Time is now 6:13. Let's bring back in meteorologist Daniel McDonald with another check of your forecast on this Thursday. Daniel?
Hey, Kevin, it looks like we are going to see temperatures continue to rise here across the area. We're off to a clearer start this morning with no cloud cover and no chance of any sort of sprinkles here as we see the sun rise. That is what occurred yesterday. Just a few little brief showers sneaking through into the region before we did see more sunshine and more warmth available throughout the day. We got back into that seasonal range of the 60s, and it looks like we're going to leave that range once again, but this time it's going to be increasing those temperatures as we're waking up right now at 50 degrees, a margin that we haven't really been at in the last several days, not since the weekend before Sunday night severe storms rolled through, dropped those temperatures, but we've pretty much recovered, and now we're going to be going above and beyond over the next couple of days to make up for that this weekend. South winds at only 5 miles per hour, much lighter than yesterday, so it's going to be less breezy, more sunny. Overall, just a better day in general for pretty much every sort of factor you can draw up here for the forecast, as again, just a few clouds passing over some of our eastern counties. And once again, zooming out, there's just not a whole lot to talk about nationally speaking. Severe weather is when things really, are picking up this time of the year, and we certainly have seen our share of some of those instances over the past 2 to 3 weeks. But we do get a bit of a break now. Surrounding areas also getting quite a bit of a break. Just some shower activity near the Great Lakes, maybe a little bit of some snow in upstate New York. Other than that, we're not really tracking all that much. Temperatures going to be much warmer the next several days, but for today and tomorrow, it's only going to be slightly above average before we do start to talk about potentially some record-setting temperatures. Winds right now pretty calm for most of the area. Further south here again a little stronger, but still in the single digits with no gusts that are being recorded right now. Regionally speaking, things again looking warmer generally. Memphis here sort of on that eastern edge along with Nashville of where the 40s and 50s do lie. Still a bit chilly looking further towards the east, but we are going to start to see finally a bit more of that warmth arrive further east and here into the mid-south as we head towards this weekend. Much of this winter, I know this is the last day of winter now today before spring starts, but much of the season very, very warm, record-setting warmth out west, whereas it's been quite cold or at least below average out further to the east. This is going to provide us, at least for the end of the winter and the start of the spring season, a pattern that gives us calmer conditions and more warm air from the south that will finally rise those temperatures up here to at least a few consecutive days of above average conditions. 70s for today. That's not within record territory, but we are going to be within record territory by the weekend. We'll get all the way up to the 80s here, 84 on Saturday, 86 on Sunday in particular is going to be the day to watch for setting a new record. I believe it's 85 or so for that date on March the 22nd. But as we do head towards the start of next week, we will eventually have a little bit of a cool down and then warm back up. It looks like, again, not much really interesting sort of weather alongside that besides those increasing temperatures. Mostly sunny, though, for today. Light winds and, again, clear skies. Maybe a little more cloud cover tonight, but overall conditions still just continuing to improve and get warmer across the region. The jumps in temperatures on a day-to-day basis will be a bit smaller, but we'll be making it to the 80s, I believe, on Friday, and then only a small jump into the middle 80s on Saturday. But Sunday, that increase to 86 will be a lot because, again, it is going to potentially set some new records here across many communities in the Mid-South. A cold front will pass through Sunday night, like last Sunday, but this time it doesn't seem like we're going to have any rain alongside it, or if we do, maybe just a few showers. That'll put those temperatures cooler, but still in that seasonal range of the middle 60s for Monday, and then another warm-up ensues as we head towards the middle part of the following week.